Hey everyone, this is Shino, and we will be I'm doing like this in like 3 sections, so this is pile 1, pile 2, and I'm going to be doing pile 3. I'll send links for this in the description, or you could always check on my channel. But yeah, I overestimated how long it would take me. And for this, I made a card for here. So I wrote down, the reading is used for guidance on the first week of any month. So this is like a timeless reading. And today we'll be talking about inner work. What do you need to work on for yourself? What do you need to know for that week? Like, if these cards reveal something else, okay? So first of all, I'm going to just get these cards out the way since we worked on them already. Alright. And we're going to be focusing on that. Alrighty. So, here we go for pile number 3. So, what do they have to know? The upright walking away. 27. Okay? So, for walking away, it's letting go, moving on. Yeah, that's upright. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Whether it's in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resource to walk away from the old and move forward now. So for this one, like, if you thought that, like, maybe you're having signs with possibly like in a relationship, like, I know that this is not really healthy for me. I'm not, and also maybe there's nothing new I'm learning about this relationship, and you have unreconcilable differences, and maybe it's time to move on. Like, as an example. Okay, so just know that you have the power to make that decision, whatever you're trying to walk away from. All right. And that is from Energy Oracles by Sandra Ann Taylor. And now we're going to be looking at Dorian Virtue's Healing with the Fairies Oracle card. Okay, so what message do you have for this one? Moving forward fearlessly. Oh, see? So it's walking away and after moving forward fiercely. That's good that the card is almost has the same message. It's good. Okay, here we go. So, moving forward fearlessly. So this is going to be, maybe this is like a response to this card. So, let me just show you that again. Sorry if it's a little bit dark. Okay. So, this fairy, she's like trying to navigate through this rocky, watery pond looking place, this forest. Okay. And let's go see what it means. Moving forward. Okay, card meaning. You are making big breakthroughs in your life by putting your divinely inspired ideas into action. Trust that you are guided each step of the way. Those gut feelings, dreams, and strong impulses you've been getting aren't just examples of wishful thinking. They represent a germination of new projects and situations that are vehicles for your divine life mission. Don't ignore these gifts from heaven, which come on the wings of repetitive, strong thoughts and feelings. The fairies ask you to honor your inner feelings by taking at least one step today in the direction of making your dreams and desires a reality. Fearlessly take one step to dismantle any part of your life that is out of integrity. Take another step toward realizing your heart's desire. Even a tiny step that is remotely related to improving your life will make you feel that you're soaring with the fairy realm. Keep taking one step a day, and soon your dreams will be a reality. Isn't that great? So you just gotta walk away from whatever's coming toward, whatever's been happening to you. Okay, try to make a change in your life, even if it's small. That small thing could turn into a big thing later on. Okay. And now we're gonna be looking at Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebel card, and we'll be looking at her thing. Okay. So what do you have? Oh, that's great. Perfect. So you have number 31, and this is trust yourself. Okay. She's looking towards, this is cool because she's looking towards the light. She's headed towards some type of light, a bright area. This is where you're going. This is the action, And also these are action too. And now all of them are action. Good. Trust yourself. So this is number 31, and this was number 27, so if there's like a meaning, like I said, to you, significant meaning. Okay, so for number 31, we have trust yourself. Okay, I'm so sorry that it's really dark here. Here we go. There you go. So she's surrounded by different types of animals, creatures. All right. Trust yourself. You are wise. You know how to grow even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak, there is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reason. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so palpable, it literally shapes the world. At the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be all right. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. This oracle brings the message that you are growing. You really are. Don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it yet, remember that so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground. Below the earth, it is summoning up all the might, power, and force it needs to push above topsoil and burst up into the light. It is essential for anything good to happen later on. Yet, we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You are also being asked to trust in yourself. You know how to grow. Don't overthink things. It won't help you. Don't worry so much. You are doing a great job in this game of life. When you trust yourself, you relax, and you can heed your own wisdom, insight, and messages much more clearly and easily. This oracle comes with particular guidance. You have a big destiny this lifetime and much to experience. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that is unpleasant as negative or a mistake. It isn't. It's just part of your greater hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't blame yourself for it. Simply let it be. Maybe it's just fertilizer for your next step on the path. It's all part of your life process, and it's all a sign of growth. This oracle is also telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. So don't fret. Instead, choose to flow and grow. So for her suggestion on her healing process, and this is her suggestion, Alana Fairchild's. So she says, close your eyes and relax for a moment. Breathe in and out. Let your awareness drift away from worries and a day-to-day matters, and settle instead on the feeling of warmth inside your body. Then slowly imagine, sense, feel, or perceive that you have an acorn in your hand. You are standing in nature as sunrise breaks, flooding the horizon with color and light. As you hold the acorn up to the light of the rising sun, something magical happens. Out of the acorn, a hologram shines forth. It is a blueprint of this entire being that is yet to be. You see an acorn in that hologram, but you also see a marvelous oak tree. You see the wildlife that will support and be supported by that tree, the ecosystem of which it is a part. You see yourself holding that acorn up to the rising sun. You see seasons demarcated as rings of time within the trunk of the tree. You see the passing lives of many people that enjoyed the oak tree through its long life. Place the acorn down on the ground as the sun continues to rise. Imagine, if you will, kneeling and touching your forehead lightly to the earth in reverence for the genius of growth. That same genius lives within you. In your own time, open your eyes and go about your day. You have completed your healing process. Okay? So yeah, I hope this helps you walking away, making new memories, like trust that you're doing the right thing, okay, for the first week. So yeah, I'll put that away, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helped you somewhere, and yeah, I hope to see you on a different type of video I'll make, okay? Thank you.